Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to unpack a really powerful poem, one that's all about how the places we grow up literally define who we become.
Okay, let's just jump right in with the poem's opening line, which is, wow, it's the whole idea right there. People are made of places. Think about that. It's not just that places influence us. The poet is saying they literally build us, piece by piece.
So what does she actually mean by that, being made of places? Well, the idea here is that our surroundings leave this permanent mark, right? They become this essential part of our very being, deep down in our psyche.
And Brewster thinks this connection is so deep that it actually shows up physically, in how we act, in our demeanor. And the key word she uses, this is so important, is carry. See, we don't just remember these places in our heads, we carry them with us, like a physical thing. It becomes this visible, constant part of who we are to the world.
Okay, but then, bam, the whole tone of the poem just flips. She starts talking about people from the city, and all that positive, almost romantic imagery, it's gone. It gets replaced by something way harsher.
And check out the language here. She says the city's atmosphere drops from people. Drops. That word choice is everything, isn't it? It feels so careless, almost like a contamination that's just falling off them. It's a huge contrast to the idea of proudly carrying your home with you.
And then she just hits us with this barrage of artificial sensations. It's this chaotic list, you know? You've got the smell of smog, crowded subways, and I love this line, the almost not smell of those city-planted tulips. It all paints this picture of the city as this oppressive, overwhelming, totally synthetic experience. And then there's this phrase she keeps coming back to, and you can just feel the contempt dripping off it. In the city, everything is tidily plotted in little squares. Nature, art, you name it, it's all controlled, contained, rigid. You know, tidy is usually a good thing, right? But here, oh man, it just screams impersonality. It's stifling. All right, so after painting this picture of the city, she builds this incredible contrast. She turns to where she comes from.
And listen to how the focus changes. It's not just where I come from, like a location on a map. The feeling shifts. It becomes where I come from. It's a declaration. It's personal. She's drawing a line in the sand, setting her world completely apart.
And this world couldn't be more different. Instead of the artificial city, we get something that feels real, authentic, timeless. The images are all about freedom and resilience, right? You've got these huge pine woods, battered old schoolhouses, but even there, life is thriving, like the violets growing behind them. It's a world that might be a little worn down, a little weathered, but man, is it real.
So this is it. This is the heart of the poem's conflict, laid out right in front of us. You've got the city, artificial, rigid, something that just drops off you. And then you have the countryside, authentic, wild, an essence that you carry with pride. They're complete opposites, and Brewster is saying they create completely different kinds of people.
So the question is, how does she pull this off? How does she make us feel this difference so strongly? Because, you know, she was famous for having a really plain, straightforward style. It wasn't flashy at all. Well, the secret isn't in being flashy. It's in being precise. Even with that simple, direct style, she uses some classic literary tools with surgical precision to bake her feelings right into the sound and the rhythm of the poem.
Yeah, her plain style is actually kind of deceptive. She's really clever with sound. Take the alliteration, for example. When she says different drops, those hard D sounds, they almost sound like she's spitting the words out. You can hear her disdain. Or the smell of smog, that hissing S sound, just makes it sound unpleasant, doesn't it? It's that kind of precision, plus a free verse structure that feels like you're just following a train of thought, that makes it all feel so real.
And for the people from her world, disconnection to nature is everything. Their inner lives, their minds, they aren't shaped by 4 gentle seasons. No, they're governed by the extremes, the brutal harshness of winter and the tough, powerful renewal of spring. It creates a certain kind of person, you know, someone forged in hardship, but also full of resilience.
And this whole idea, this psyche that's been shaped by a tough, natural world, it all leads up to the poem's final incredible image. Seriously, this is what the entire poem has been building towards.
Let's just pause on that for a second. A door in the mind blows open. Think about that phrasing. It's not a door you gently open to look at an old photo album. This door blows open. It's violent. It's sudden. And that's the key right there. This isn't a choice.
It's not a memory she decides to visit. It's involuntary, it's forceful. That frosty wind isn't just a metaphor, it's something she can feel. It's a visceral part of her that she carries inside always. It's not just where she's from, it's who she is.
Which of course leaves us with one final question to think about. If Brewster is right, if people are truly made of places, then what about you? What landscapes, what smells, what sounds, what place are you made of?